there is an explosion of life. Millions of birds arrive from the south. In the 24-hour daylight, they can feed around the clock. The Arctic coasts are suddenly thronged by breeding birds. The window of opportunity has now opened for a third hunter, the Arctic fox. After a winter spent scavenging, the foxes can now finally hunt. It's the best time to have pups. Up to 20 of them will be raised to independence in just 90 days. But none of them will survive their first year unless their parents make the most of the short summer. With the snow gone, the foxes shed their white fur and become a camouflaging brown. It makes hunting easier. But some birds have a dramatic answer to the fox problem. There are no trees, so they make their nests high on the sea cliffs, well out of the reach of a fox. The vast majority, however, are forced to nest on the ground. Many of them rely on camouflage. Eider ducks slow their heartbeats, which helps them avoid detection. Others have no need to stay out of sight. The powerful Arctic skuas defend their eggs with aggression. And dirty tricks. There are other options for the fox. Each year, upwards of 30 million little auks come to the Arctic. They nest in the scree slopes at the base of the cliffs. Their answer to the fox problem is to hide deep among the boulders. And it seems to work. A hungry fox can get very frustrated. Running at the auks is not the answer. He needs to be more patient. It's time to use that famous foxy cunning. If the boulders can hide the orcs, they can also hide a fox. A tiny head in among the boulders. The orcs are just too quick off the mark. What is needed is a distraction of some kind. A glaucous gull also hunting orcs. Little orcs may cope with one threat, but what about two? The orcs are outfoxed. And the pups will get their supper.